Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. So yesterday I had the right cup out, but I had the wrong shirt on. Today I've got the right cup out, but I've got the right shirt on. That didn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's the shirt I should have been wearing yesterday. Alrighty. Thank you, Jeff. Now, enough of that. Today is November the 1st, and it is unbelievable to me in a way, because it just seems like last week I was thinking, back in April, we've got the whole summer ahead of us. The days are starting to get longer, it's warming up, our snow is melting, roads are getting bare, my new Rebel is going to be here any day, and now half a year later, it's over. Where did it go? Okay, well, you know what? I got another winter to get through, and I've got stuff to look forward to coming next April, all being well. And hopefully we'll have a repeat of this past summer. It's been a good summer for me. Now, enough about that. Last night was Halloween. I was finding that the kids were not seeing my door because of my bike box, and I had even put out an extra light on the front side of my bike box to illuminate everything. Anyway, we had our last kid came right around 8 o'clock, and then I switched off the lights, and moments later, neighbor next door switched off their lights. And I had 52 kids. And the reason I know I had 52 is because I got rid of 52 little candies. And I didn't eat any this year. I think it was, you remember last year? I think it was November the 1st or the 2nd. I was so sick. And I thought I'd come down with some sort of COVID or something. But Max next door, who's a bit of a, well, he's had medical training. He's gone to medical school. Anyway, he thought I had some sort of diabetic shock from all the sugar I ate. Because I ate probably around 40 of those little tiny chocolate bars. And it would be the equivalent of a box or more of chocolates. Well, no wonder I was sick the next day. At least I'm assuming that's what it was. So I didn't have one single chocolate last night. And I've got a bunch left. I think I'll put them in the fridge and save them for next Halloween. I bought 3 times as many as I needed. Anyway, So 52 kids. Now, it seems to me that when we first moved here, back in the 80s, I think it was, we had about well over 100 kids, but at that time, this was a fairly new neighborhood, and there was a lot of young families, all of them with young kids. Whereas now it's coming back. I think that maybe 5 years ago, just before COVID, we weren't getting that many kids. But now it's sort of coming back. I was noticing there was more kids on the street. I'm guessing that out of every 3 kids that went next door, only 2 came here. They just didn't see my door. And I was... Yeah. Anyway, that's the way it goes, I guess. Well, I guess it's not a case of that they thought that I didn't want to give them anything. They just didn't know I existed. So nothing lost, I guess. If that makes any sense. Okay, what are we going to do here today? Well, it's starting to get light. We've got 1.7 degrees already, so it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be a nice day again for November the 1st. And we could easily have snow on the ground. The year we moved here, there was snow on the ground Halloween. Yeah, because I remember the kids tramping through the snow. Not deep snow, just, about like that. Enough to make the streets slippery. And yeah, don't get out on the bike. You can't get out on the bike when it's like that, so I'm lucky. And the weatherman's predicting mild weather basically all this coming week. Now I got an email from Tennessee Jim yesterday, and he was mentioning how that they had 80 Fahrenheit, and I think she said for today they're predicting 72 or something like that. So I again went on Google Street View because I know exactly where he lives, and I sort of looked around the area, and he lives in the best possible area for a motorcycle. Nice, gentle roads, all paved. What we would call the twisties, and yeah, beautiful area for biking in the Appalachian Mountains. Oh wow, and warm weather too. It makes me want to move. But the thing of it is, this is home. People say, well, why would you want to live there? Well, I guess because this is home. Yeah. Okay. What are we going to do today? I don't know. I guess I'll get the manual out here and probably work better if I got it right side up. Yeah, we got some more parts to paint here, and here we are. We're in this section right here. I can't get the decals on that part on this piece here, until I get it painted. So maybe what we should do is there anything that I can brush paint and get that over with, and save the spraying for the last possible minute? That sounds terrible, doesn't it? 6 years ago when I was setting that system up, I was looking forward for an excuse to spray because it was a novelty. Now it's a bloody nuisance. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's, I don't know why I don't like it. And I know I talk about this every time it's time to spray. I talk about how I don't like to spray, but you're probably sick of hearing it. Okay, let's grab the rest of our little parts, which are in a tray over there somewhere, and get them painted. And yeah, I think I'll do the smaller ones with a brush, because I don't think they're going to be the same color as the this control panel. Okay, let's get at her. I'm late this morning. I am late this morning. I wasn't expecting you so soon.
There's no sunshine, it's a bit cool. So she popped straight into Amber Vasso's park.
Okay. It was too cold for you, Missy? Is that the problem? Too cold? Huh?
With her black coat, if the sun is shining, I think it makes a big difference. She warms up fast when the air is cold.
Yeah.
But with the cloud, no sunshine, so just 2 degrees Celsius feels cool for her, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what my thermometer said, about 2 right now. I just looked about 10 minutes ago. And we've got a bunch of little broken pieces. Yeah. Bunch of little broken pieces of milk bone.
And you broke those up by hand?
They were broken pieces that I made smaller. So,
by hand?
No, I used the knife.
I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay, that's the last of the good stuff. That's the last of the good stuff. You can eat it here. Yeah, that's okay. You can eat it here. Sure.
It's a little hard to reach.
Oh, here. Oh. Sorry, Missy. You're falling off. You're falling off, were you? I'm very thoughtless. Yeah, very thoughtless of me.
So, how many Halloweeners do you think we got last night?
I had 52.
52. Wow.
But you must have had about 70 because I was noticing that a lot of kids came and they went to your door, but they didn't see mine because of my bike box.
And Rainey had 4 bright lit jack-o'-lanterns in her basement window.
Oh, sure.
It stands out, you know.
Well, I left
so
home.
You figure we had about 70. Wow.
I'm thinking, yeah, because I had 52. And I was watching in my monitor. That's how I knew when to go to the door. And
I went through Timmy's this morning, a little Hindi girl, and I said, "Hi, how are you?" And they know me, and they usually say something to me. She said, "How was your Halloween?" And I said, "Good. I think we had about 33 kids. How about you?" And she said, "Oh, 20. There were a lot." So I think she's just not all that accustomed.
Are you coming back? Coming back for another bite? Was that one just way too big for you?
And I got about 200 of those little suckers for about $4 or something through Amazon. And, you know, they're not great. And by the end of the night, you know, Rainey was giving the big handfuls to each one.
Yeah.
And they must have a similar thing in the Hindi society, because several times last night, Rainey said there was a little boy, he said, "Can I have that one instead?" And his mother was just mortified.
And then later, oh, you're going to say goodbye to me? Huh? You're going to say goodbye to me? You're such a good girl. Okay, see you later. We'll see you later.
Thank you, Ron.
Okay. Oh, it's cloudy and gray out there.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Ron.
See you later. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. Now let's get at this. Okay. If you will notice, there's what appears to be 2 different shades of gray going on here. This one looks like the 338, which is, you know, what most of the bulkhead is, and the motor is 338. You can't see the other end of this arrow here, but it says 338. And but this one right here, it calls for 339, and that's this part right here, which is the same shade as the front and everything. Now we don't have 339, but the color callout says that we can use the Tamiya XF24. Well, we got that, but that is considerably darker than the 338. Now I'm wondering, is this end panel supposed to be the? Now here's a piece that they've got stuck on there, and it's definitely darker than either of these. It looks like the 66 or something. Oh, I guess it could be. You know, mind you, this end panel the side panel might not be seen. Now the front is definitely going to be seen. And I'm going to do my best to try and drop the decals in the proper places. There's actually quite a few decals. Yeah, let's see if I can slide you over here. Yeah, it looks like it says 94. Well, is 94 just a little tiny dot or something? Maybe. Oh, you know what? I think it is. I don't have the decal sheet in front of me. Yeah, so it's just a little tiny dot. Well, I said I'll do my best, but maybe when it comes to something like that, I might just let it go. Anyway, back to this. Okay, I think that what I'm going to do is that most of it appears to be the darker gray, all over the front. I'm gonna do the 24, and we'll spray the 24, and then maybe highlight it by a brush later on the side with different colors. I don't know. It's well, let's get at it here. I'm just not getting anywhere, and it's after 12 already. Okay, I would think that's enough. I don't know if you heard the clock, but it just gonged 1 o'clock here. The sun has come out. The day is kind of nice. I'm gonna just hurry up and get this done here, and maybe I get out for a quick scoot before my coffee visitor comes over. All right, see what's going to happen here. We're going to take our. I know this is what I'm doing right now. I am not recommending. Okay, but I find that it spits a lot less if I take this off. I call this the needle cap. Okay, I've got my compressor set for approximately 12 pounds. Okay, I think I basically got that basket. Okay, I'm just going to clean everything up here. And I want to remember to put this back on because I'm probably going to be doing back flushing as part of the cleaning process, and I don't want to be sticking my finger on the end of the needle. Okay, we'll see you in probably about 20 minutes. Okay, airbrush is all cleaned up and put away for the next time. And Jeff, you're probably noticing I took off your Bismarck shirt. Not because I don't like it, but because I do like it. And I don't want to get dark gray paint all over it. You know Murphy's Law, right? Dark gray will go good with the black, but it won't go good with that nice light beige color that the Bismarck is printed on. So anyway, enough. We'll take a close look at this tomorrow. I got almost 2 hours before my coffee visitor comes. So got to get going here, do the final edit. Maybe I can get out for a quick scoot. I think I can. Sun is shining. At least it is right now. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.